What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're talking about
It's gonna be that kind of morning, huh?
It is a Monday. It is a Monday.
What's up?
Just went to Nashville over the weekend. REI used gear sale. Lance got a bunch of pairs of shoes.
Look at those kicks.
I got a few pairs of shoes. Like I
These are
don't
my
even
old
need,
ones.
No.
I got so many fucking shoes. I've got boxes full of shoes that I get, from the used gear sale. Just $200, pairs of shoes for $30, $40 or whatever. So I don't even need any of that shit anymore. I just have them just to keep different shit in all the trucks and everything. And so we went in, had some sushi, met up with Dana, ran around with Justin a little bit, our buddy from REI, and that's about it. We're low on shit this morning. We never even went to the grocery store over the weekend, so I'm going to do some chorizo with some apple and cilantro, mix that up and add that in the eggs. Facebook page got locked over the weekend. Some dude sent me some PM back and forth 5-6 times, just talking shit. I posted it up, didn't put his last name or anything. Got a notification that I had to log out and log back into the account. Said that we violated rules of their engagement or whatever. It doesn't say what rule was violated. It doesn't give it. It's very, very vague. It's all automated. So we didn't put up his last name. We didn't tag him in it. I'm assuming it is over that post though. So for the next 30 days, SOE will be using Controversy Willis, the Facebook page Controversy Willis. We don't own it. I don't own it. So there's some distance between it. It definitely does not have the reach or the post count, but our loyal fans know that we have that page. This isn't the first time the SOE page has been locked. So controversywillis.com will be posting updating YouTube videos. We still have SOE Tactical Gear is our Twitter, and SOE Tactical Gear is our Instagram pages. And the Instagram's growing. We use it very, very little, but I always get notifications on it. So we'll probably start using that a little bit more than we have been. Got out on the property this weekend, cleared a shitload of trees in the backwoods back there. We got a few acres still of woods back there. So we're just cutting everything that's been, they went through years ago on the back of the property and logged it. So we're cutting down a bunch of stuff that's windfall and wood that's remaining, and just splitting it into firewood, clean that up so we can drive through there and run back through there. What did you do this weekend?
Pablo and I went to Nashville on Friday night. Hung out there. Just went and ate at Hooters. The service was horrible.
It really, Hooters usually isn't that bad. It really was bad.
Just the fact that you have to say that bad, because it's usually pretty fucking bad,
Yeah.
but it wasn't that bad. That should be a clue not to fucking go there.
Yeah, I won't be.
Like, Hooters was cool 20 years ago.
Okay, correction. Hooters are always cool.
I think our waitress was working at Hooters 20 years ago.
Now, Hooters is cool 20 years ago. If you want a fucking overpriced shitty hamburger, go to Hooters. Like, if you want to see fucking chicks, you're an adult now. Like, you don't have to go to Hooters to see some half-dressed chicks. If you want to see naked bitches, go home and see your naked bitch. Or if you want to see other naked bitches, just go to a fucking strip club and see naked bitches. That's what you're there for. And I hear that our strip club up here has a fucking delightful hamburger.
It's supposed to have a pretty mean burger. That's true.
I haven't had it yet, but
and on the way to Alabama, you do see the Booby Bungalow. I hear that's rated one of the better cheeseburgers in the United States.
Yeah, so Hooters is out for me. We went down on Broadway and went to Tootsie's.
We went to Tootsie's. We went to the stage.
Yeah, well, we went to Tootsie's and we were up on the third level of Tootsie's.
Is that a bar, a strip club?
It's a bar. Tootsie's Bar and Lounge.
They got like, what, 4 different
four levels? Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And so we're up there looking at the strip down below. And on the other side, we see this drunk couple right on the sidewalk. And they're like facing each other, like kind of dancing or whatever. And then she sits down. What would you say, like a little... Like a concrete pillar next to the window?
Yeah, kind of next to the window, like a little, like a ledge.
A little concrete ledge. She sits down, and old boy's pants start sagging, and you see a little butt crack, and she's just going off on him. Next thing you know, he's grabbing her head and just going at her, like slamming her face.
It was pretty bad.
And
we were
a
like,
couple of guys came over.
yeah, it wasn't. We were like, I wonder how fast this is going to turn into a fight.
Right.
And within seconds,
yeah,
it almost
Why would that
happened.
turn into a fight though?
But it's fun.
It was walkers by too.
Yeah, it
the
was.
poor guy was just standing over there, wasn't doing shit. He's like, right on. This is Nashville, I guess. But there was some guys walking by.
Dude's getting head. Why would that fucking turn into a fight?
Evidently,
It got kind of aggressive there real quick. At first, he was getting head. And just kind of, and then it got kind of aggressive on his part, I thought.
Oh, okay, okay. So she might not have been willing.
Well, I think she started out willing, but I didn't think she knew he was going to go fucking Rambo on her.
yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes, you know, when keeping it real goes wrong, you know?
Okay.
He was keeping it too real.
Right. He got a little too excited. Kind of reminded me of Dirk Diggler back in the yard there.
Okay.
But, yeah, and then Saturday, hung out with John and them, and went and ate sushi and had a nice time and everything. And then I came back here and was in bed pretty early Saturday.
And you went mountain biking yesterday, testing out your new...
Oh, yeah, I got my bike back from Justin. Damn, he did a good job on it.
Guys were asking on the YouTube what he did to it, and
oh, it rides so much better, man.
He like overhauled it basically.
right. But the truth is, neither one of us probably know what he did.
Yeah.
When I'm looking at the bike, he put a new brake set on. He did something with the hubs.
He did.
He did all. Yeah, he did.
I like to say, if I say overhaul on something like that, it makes it sound like I knew what I was talking about.
He tuned it up.
Yeah, dude.
Well, he did a lot of. He did a lot to it. I don't know. He did a lot to it.
My point
And
exactly.
it rides. He overhauled it basically.
Yeah. Yes. All of the above.
For the YOU, Pablo. Yeah. Yesterday I just kind of chilled and hung out. Was waiting for them to come and get me to go help them with the new properties.
You looked asleep, so we just
Yeah.
left you. We went out there, and I figured we'd get out there for an hour or two and cut some wood. We ended up being out there, I don't know, 8 hours.
Did you guys get quite a bit cut?
We got a lot of shit cut. We broke the splitter again, so we weren't able to split a lot. We moved a lot of it up onto the concrete pad in back that's covered behind the shop, staged it there, and figured we'll just split it and stack it over there. Kind of looking at some dogs. I'm thinking maybe Great Pyrenees for the property out there.
Got one for you.
Or border collies, maybe some more. I had border collies before. Maybe one of each or so. But we got a lot of, they'll stay there at the shop.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have a lot of animals, so we'll probably kind of look in those two directions. That's about it. We'll start fencing and cross fencing some shit and put some paddocks in there for some of the goats. And
So I'll take the camera because I know you had a pretty busy weekend.
Yeah, what Colin
Let's get you on film here, Pablo.
Did you drive some tractors?
I didn't get to drive any tractors, no. No, so I went with Lance
Oh, the Bang This guys.
on Friday. Oh yeah,
I love
Lance
those
did
guys.
get his picture. We were walking there. Have you seen those?
Do you got it on? You got it on your phone? Can you hold it up?
Bang This guys. There's these two weird looking dudes.
They look inbred. They look like the hills have eyes.
Yeah, and But
yeah.
like, we're walking down the strip. I didn't even know these guys were there, and Lance was like, "Dude, all I want to see is the Bang This guys."
I see them every time I go down there.
Can you see that on the camera?
Hang on. Kind of. Yeah. Okay.
They focus in.
Yeah.
Lance with his two heroes there.
The shirt said "Bang This," so I did.
Oh,
That's special.
yeah. But we did that. We had a really good time, actually. It's the first time I've been to Nashville since almost a year, really, to actually get down there and kind of get into the Broadway nightlife, which was really fun. We got to see all kinds of ridiculous stuff and had a good time out there. And then I went back for a birthday party back home in Murray County. Hang out with some of my friends back there. And we jetted back here yesterday and went and shot a little video for Heather Yeager, Heather Lindsay here at the shop. Gave her some video time. She needed to get a new video up on her YouTube, so I got some footage of her. So she'll have a video coming up pretty soon. And got my fiance Mallory out shooting her Glock 42 that she just got. Heather was shooting her brand new Arsenal AK, so there'll be some videos out on those kind of things here coming pretty soon on mine and Heather's pages. But that was really about it. It was more like a recuperation from Friday night. Honestly, Lance parties pretty hard, Like I wanted to party some of every night, but Lance wanted to party all night, and we ended up closing the bars down there in Nashville. I'm not as good at that as I used to be whenever I was in college.
Yeah.
Definitely caught up with me a little more so.
All right, UPS is here. Turn it off.
All right.
Oh.